So I've just got back from Val D'Isere in France, where I spent a few days trying out skiing for the first time ever. Val D'Isere is one of the most popular ski resorts in the world, and we were here with Powder White to give it a try. Powder White is a UK specialist priding themselves on their bespoke services in top ski resorts. You can book chalets, hotels and apartments through Powder White and choose between fully part or self-catered to suit your needs. With Powder White, you also have the flexibility of choosing the duration of your stay, removing the sometimes limitations of package deals. During our stay in Chalet Marwari, we had the amazing addition of chalet hostesses who cook breakfast, canapes on arrival back from the slopes, and 3-course meals by evening. Powder White have chalet managers on hand during your whole stay to organise everything from ski hire, ski lessons, transfers, ski passes, hostesses, restaurant recommendations and even bookings on your behalf. They are committed to making your stay as unique and as suited to you as possible. As a first-time skier with not so much as a clue on how otherwise I'd get this organised, this was the perfect setup, meaning I could solely concentrate on skiing, eating and of course après-ski. Skiing is pretty physical, so when lunchtime comes around, you've definitely worked up an appetite for it. You can either eat in Val d'Isere at the bottom of the mountains or there's some restaurants up in the mountains. The view's epic either way. In France, there's obviously a lot of wine and cheese on the menu and I'd recommend this, the tartiflette. After lunch, we'd head back up into the mountains for some more skiing. For our first day, we actually picked up the skiing thing pretty quick, but struggled with a few other things we hadn't preconceived. One being getting off the ski lift. You can laugh. We did too. Another was getting up snowy inclines with your skis on and not sliding back down the mountain. Like here. Trust me, it's so much harder than it looks and we definitely felt it in our legs the next day. I found skiing super peaceful. Hard, but like with learning to drive or riding a bike, it eventually starts to click. As you can see here in my footage from day one, my concentration face is on. But when it does start to click, you can relax. It becomes a lot more enjoyable and a lot less sweaty. If you fancy, you can even enjoy a sing-song and dance on the way up on the ski lift. After another few hours on the slopes, it's time for après-ski and taking those ski boots off. After refueling with dinner, back in the chalet, you can continue the party at one of the bars and clubs Val d'Isere has to offer. The next day, we woke to another amazing breakfast and blue sky before picking up our skis and heading back out on the slopes. Val d'Isere has a reputation for being the most snow-shore resort in Europe, and should Mother Nature fail to provide the snow, Val d'Isere has a multi-million-pound snow system installed, the Snow Factory, which is there for backup. Yes, they can make the snow. As a result, Val d'Isere offers guaranteed snow cover from the end of autumn right until the beginning of May. Alongside 300 kilometres of slopes, the landscapes are just surreal. Val d'Isere has every right to stand tall. Lunch on day 2 had us sit as the sun stood directly upon us at La Tête de Soleil, located at the top of the Soleil Express lift. I started with cider and finished with a hot chocolate. Afternoon had us released from the safety of our ski instructor, and a couple of us decided to join the more experienced skiers on the blue runs. The views were out of this world, but for my second day skiing, I feel this was rather a brave decision. At one point, the run got pretty narrow, and in genuine fear of falling off the side of the mountain, we decided that sliding down on our bums was the safer option. My weekend and first experience skiing in Val d'Isere was perfect, and I'm already looking forward to my next skiing adventure. Thank you to Powder White for having me, and a massive shout out to the girls, Fraser and Danilo from New Ski Generation for the epic company. As for you guys watching, I'll see you soon for another adventure.